What's up, y'all? You're off in God's country with Reid
and Dan Isbell,
also known as the Brothers Hunt, where we take a weekly drive to the intersection of country music and the great outdoors. Two things that go together like NASCAR races and cutting the sleeves off your favorite t-shirt.
Or big bass and buzz baits. Produced by MeatEater and iHeart Podcast.
We're out in Austin, Texas this weekend for the iHeart Country Music Festival. We're going to be doing a special bonus episode of the God's Country Podcast where we sit down with featured artists and we talk about the one that got away. I'm sure that was important, that thing you had to say. But it's that part of the show for the one that got away. So Kelsey Hart, we're here at iHeart Country Music Festival, Austin, Texas. What's your one that got away?
Yeah. So I was thinking about that on the way here, the one that got away. I was in Utah. I know y'all are big hunting guys.
Yeah.
So I did have to share this story. I was in Utah hunting for mule deer this last year. And my father-in-law, he told me, he's like, if we see anything that's, even 130s, in this unit, he's like, man, don't pass it up. Well, we had this kid with us. It was his first time hunting. And we got on this deer, and I spotted it. And Gary, my father-in-law, he's like, man, shoot that deer. And I felt bad, because this kid over here, he had never killed a deer before. And I had it right there in the palm of my hands, man.
How big?
It ended up being like 140 or 150. I mean, it was a pretty good deer.
Yeah.
But I let the kid have it, and he shot it. Well, Gary, he goes, we got back in the truck. He's like, buddy, you messed up. he's like, we ain't going to see another deer like that. But the story kind of does come full circle because he was just like, well, man, maybe you'll get some good karma or whatever. And the next morning, we go back out, and I put a 185 on the ground. So
I've seen a picture.
So it was the one that got away, but it was good.
They came back.
It came back.
The one that got away, but they came back.
Yeah, that came back.
Yeah, I've seen a picture of that mule deer. It's a hammer.
You got a picture of it?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Bro, I got to see it.
Somewhere on my phone.
Eventually, I got to see that.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you got new music coming out.
Yes, sir.
Dude, it's all Burn This Summer. What was it?
Yeah, Burn My Summer.
Dude, great song,
Yeah,
4x4.
thank you, dude.
Your set was awesome.
Thank you.
Where are you going? You going on tour? Where are you going to be?
So we're doing just a lot of festival stuff this summer. We don't have like an official tour set right now, but
Gotcha.
I mean we've got probably over 100 shows though.
That's
We're
awesome.
just we're going to be everywhere playing festivals and we'll keep all that everybody posted on what's happening.
How does it feel to be in Austin, Texas at the iHeart Country Music Festival with these fans right here?
these folks.
Well,
Give them a
yeah.
round of
I mean,
applause.
heck yeah. Well, no, like I said on stage, man, this is all new to me.
Yeah.
And this is a big deal, man. This is awesome. I'm super thankful to be here and singing country music, man.
Heck
Hey,
yeah,
thanks
bro.
for coming and hanging out with us. Set was awesome. Sounded great up there.
Well, thank you. When I heard it was you guys, I was like, yeah. I've always loved you boys.
I was like,
man.
who's our first guest? They were like, Kelsey Hart. I was like, man, he ain't even a guest, dog. That's our buddy. Hey, y'all,
love it.
give it up for Kelsey Hart at the iHeart
yeah.
Country Music Festival.
Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it.
Go spin the new music.
Hell yeah.
Riley Green, y'all. Riley Green.
You didn't know we were going to be doing this, did you?
Who gave you all this show?
No, bro, we don't
This
know.
is a mistake.
Hey, fake it till you make it. That's what we heard, man.
Yeah, still doing it.
Damn. Mustache looking good today, son.
I've been hiding behind it
They
all
got
day.
that panda on too. Let me see the panda. Woo, Reid, there you go.
Yeah, no, is that the Tudor or the Rolly?
I don't know. I've never bought myself a nice watch. It's a after tour gift, Luke Bryan. So
Hey, there you go.
I like it.
going
Hey,
to a Luke Bryan, you get nice stuff.
hey, give us a quick. You dumped a turkey yet? Give us a quick update on turkey season.
Yeah, I killed 2. I've only had about 4 or 5 days to hunt. I had Real Tree Bunch came down and filmed opening week. Jared Mullins, songwriter, came down. He killed one, which says a lot because he's deaf in both ears.
He is.
heard
I just wrote with him for the first time, and he was legit. Like,
He
told
can
me the
hear.
story.
So if y'all know turkey hunting, you got to hear them gobble and you try to find them, and he can only hear out of one ear. So every time one gobbles, he points the same direction because he can only hear that way.
He's got a system with people. He takes like people who've never killed a turkey before. It's kind of his thing. So he's got a system. He tells them before they hunt that if they hear a gobble, they got to do this and then point in the direction of where the gobble came from.
Oh, no
because
shit.
he's calling, he's communicating and trying to get the turkey to come up.
I hear you.
Hey, bro, we do this thing on our podcast called The One That Got Away. And it could be a fish, a turkey, a girl, a
big
song,
deer.
a big deer, whatever it is. Give us your one that got away.
I had a deer I hunted in Indiana pretty hard that I still lose sleep over.
Tell me about
I
it.
missed a dunk against Alexandria in high school one time. That one and the deer are what I think about every
A
night.
dunk and a deer.
Those two things.
I want to hear the deer though first. How big was he?
Oh, he was, I mean, 170, mid 170s, and at the time I hadn't killed or seen anything like
Yeah.
that. I was just hunting around Alabama, and I met some guys playing a show at the Floribama that had a club and some land leased up there, and I put up with northern accents and all that for a few weeks and hunted them pretty hard, and finally had a chance, and just one of those like got caught, blew it.
You put up with a lot. We put up with a lot to hunt big deer too.
Early
Yeah.
on, you got to put up with more than you do now, though.
Oh, I used to have to play a free show to go hunt.
I feel
We
that.
still play free shows. to
Wait,
go on.
tell us about the dunk. I want to hear about the dunk now.
Oh, I just had a fast break against Alexandria and missed it off the back. I actually asked a girl out from Alexandria, asked her to prom. She said she couldn't go with me because I was the guy that missed the dunk.
Yeah,
Maybe she was-
you're probably the one that got away for her now.
Maybe she was the one that got away.
Yeah, look at me now.
Hey, what you got coming up? You got a song just went to radio. Damn good day to leave.
Yeah, in the studio, back with Dan Huff, and gonna put an album out sometime end of the year, fall maybe. So a lot of new music this year. We're on tour. This ain't my last rodeo tour. Ella Langley and Tracy Lawrence are out with me.
Hell yeah, that's
So it's been
awesome.
good.
Y'all ready for some new Riley Green music? Y'all ready for that? Be coming out this fall, unless you're deer hunting. Might be deer hunting, man.
Yeah. Well, I'll get the music out first before deer season starts.
Yeah,
That way,
you got to button all that
got
stuff
something
up.
to listen to. Yeah.
Then get in the tree stand. Hey, come on the podcast, man. Come hang out with us
Yeah.
in Nashville.
If
and
this is what you call a podcast.
This is what we do,
I'll
dog.
come do this with you. Yeah.
Actually, as long as we can just go hunt together, I don't care if you do the podcast.
Yeah.
Man. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us,
hanging out with
RG.
us.
I
Your
appreciate
set
y'all.
was awesome, man. Look
Riley
at
Green, y'all. Riley Green.
Oh, man. All right. We got the Mr. Bobby Bones himself up here on the God's Country podcast stage, dude.
Yeah. Woo.
Bobby, you trying to sing one, man? You want to sing one?
Yeah. I'm sitting in a green room, but it ain't my green room, eating somebody else's food. I was just doing that. It's a little song I came up with. I was sitting in the wrong green room eating their cheese.
I like it,
Nice.
man. Was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the chorus?
You could be either one, bridge, chorus,
Hey,
verse.
what are you doing here? What you got planned for tonight?
So I just arrived, and they said, there is a new startup podcast that gets no streams. Go over real quick and be on it. And I said, it must be God's Country. So...
Hey, I
Man, I
appreciate
can't
the shout out,
stand you,
man.
dude.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah. So I came over real quick to do some charity work with you guys.
Thank you, man.
And then
Make a
I'm
wish
gonna-
stuff, yeah.
I hear my voice on a video somewhere or something.
It's coming out.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go do some stage stuff. We have a couple military guys. We're doing some stuff with Crown Royal.
Awesome.
And then I'm hosting the show on Hulu tonight. And then
Bro, they're letting us present.
no, you have to pay.
What does it feel like
You'll be invoiced.
to know that you're sitting on the stage with like two guys that are like coming for you, dog? Does it fit? Does it?
Do you feel the
As
heat?
far as like
Wait,
the tides
Do you feel the
changing,
heat right
what does it
behind you,
feel-
dude?
I've never
Great
been
question.
snuck up on.
Great question. But is it you two you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, then I
just-
feel great.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like this two other guys at some point. Yeah, no, I
Two
feel-
other guys that you don't know of.
How
Can
much we
swim in
pay?
your
How
pool?
much are we paying you?
None.
Sick, dude.
You'll-
Appreciate it.
yeah.
Yeah, appreciate
This
it.
time.
If we come do yours, can we swim in your pool?
I don't think so. My wife has a kind of a policy against that.
Hey, what are these, dude? What are these?
These are Travis Scott's, Cactus Jacks,
The golf version.
and they're golf, but they're very comfortable. And golf shoes are weird now because they don't really have spikes.
I know, they look like
just
regular
kinda
shoes.
go,
Yeah.
these are golf shoes.
Yeah.
So these are my most comfortable shoes. Now tonight I'll be in uncomfortable shoes when I'm hosting. It's kind of a rule. No, not boots. I don't own boots. Everybody
the
wore
vibe?
boots where I came from, so I was kind of like, I'm not gonna wear. I'm not a cowboy.
I get
Yeah.
that.
You guys definitely cowboys.
Nah, I would get booked off a horse right here in front of everybody, and I'm not a cowboy. Dude.
And I actually rode horses, but I was like, I'm not gonna wear boots. Also, I couldn't play ball in them.
yeah,
So
you can't ball in
and,
cowboy
and I
boots.
wasn't tough enough to wear cowboy boots.
I feel that.
I'm
So-
definitely tough enough, but I'm not like good enough at golf to wear golf shoes at like an event.
Me either. But these Cactus Jacks were hard to get, so that's my flex.
All right, we do this thing called the one that got away.
Yeah,
Bobby,
yeah.
what's your one that got away? It could be a deer, a fish, a pair of Jays. What do you think it is?
That's interesting. The one that got away, I would say my junior year of high school, I played wide receiver. I was a decent wide receiver. I was a white guy, so high motor, high energy.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, not a lot of speed, but high energy
Yeah,
guy.
you
you know?
catch it. I had hands.
Yeah. And we were down 6 with like 30 seconds left, and a ball hit me right in the face. Man, I dropped the pass. I mean, it was the worst drop ever to lose the game in the history of maybe
Yikes.
high school sports ever.
Dang.
So without any thinking about my answer to this, because you gave me no heads up and you were going to put me on the spot, it would be that 11th grade drop. No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I don't know what movement
We're
you did
pretty
there.
prepared over here at God's
Punch.
Country. I don't know how to do it at the Bobby Bones show.
Yeah,
but
yeah. So I would say that's probably the one that got away. Like I could have won the game in 11th grade. I dropped the ball.
How many years ago was that?
More than 5.
Is that why you don't have any friends from high school?
There's no more than that. More reasons than that.
Okay.
Yeah. More than 5 years, less than 50.
Okay, I'll take it. Hey, we know you're a busy guy. We
Hey, no,
appreciate you.
let me say this though, seriously. I
Go.
don't because they're telling me to go, but I'm gonna say for just a second. You guys are doing a great job. Like seriously, I know when you guys came on my podcast, like I am encouraged by watching you guys do what you're doing.
Jeez, thank you, man.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And they follow me everywhere. It's amazing. They cheer wherever I say.
No, I can tell.
No, I'm kidding. But and I'm actually seeing both of our company now put support in you guys because they also believe in you guys.
Thank you.
In a way of just they see the hard work you're doing and kind of the niche that you're excelling in. It's a very slow growing business, but you guys are doing it. I'm super proud to see it.
I appreciate it. Hey,
Yeah.
it's good to have
Man, wow.
things like
Bobby
you to
Bones,
chase, man. Yeah.
The encourager, Bobby Bones.
Not really, because still you guys, you're kind of dorks. But still, no, seriously.
Hey, we
keep up the good
appreciate you,
work.
man.
Yeah, I
Thank
love
you.
you guys.
Thank you.
I hate that I have to go because this is fun for me.
Go.
No,
Let's go.
but I gotta
Bobby
go.
Bones,
Come on
thank you for
our
coming.
podcast.
Yeah, I will.
Hey,
All
Bobby
right.
Bones, everybody.
Thank you.
iHeart Music Festival. We got Chase Matthew coming up. Thanks for hanging out with us. Go follow and go listen to the podcast. Here's Chase Matthew. Hey, I see your crew rocking the Ignition hats. What is that?
Ignition is it's like our brand and kind of what we're doing, and a lot of people are asking, where can they get Ignition hats? They're coming soon, but something we're trying to represent and get a lot of people wondering right now.
There you go. A little shout out.
We got a cool label too, and a lot of bad management, just good things happening. So
Heck yeah.
yeah.
Got
Shout
to
out
turn the
Ignition.
key on that ignition, baby.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I'm a car guy, so I'm a gearhead. So I mean, it makes sense.
What's
for us.
your favorite ride?
Well, I got kind of a cool collection, but it's kind of hard to pick my favorite.
Okay.
I like riding my Harley though, man. Like that's
Yeah.
just my kind of day. Drink some beers and not ride your Harley.
That's
but
right. Two
Ride
wheels
your
on the
Harley,
ground.
then go drink beers,
Two
and
wheels
then
That's right.
until you sober up, then you drive back. But yeah,
Hey, bro, tune in the top 20, dog.
dude,
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Love
right.
you again.
I'm
Let's go. Give it
manifesting.
up.
20.
Come
Absolutely.
on,
First
hey,
top
I'm
20,
clapping
baby.
for my team, man. I can't do it by myself, man. It takes a village, and it takes awesome fans.
Oh,
and,
we feel that.
I'm so blessed, bro. Really,
Yeah,
so blessed.
that's
So
awesome,
on our
man.
podcast, God's Country, we do a feature thing at the end where we talk about the one that got away. I wish we had a lot of time. We would keep you up here and talk forever, but we got to get to that. Talk to me about the one that got away for you.
Well, it was a truck. Does that make sense?
I love it.
Was it? Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk about it. What kind of truck was it?
Hell yeah, dude! I had a '84 extended cab, split rear window, short bed, basically bullnose F-150. And dude, I traded this dude I don't know why he wanted it so bad, but I traded him a junk four-wheeler for it. and if he's watching it today, he's probably pretty upset. But I got me a good truck out of it. Before I was even 16, I was driving this thing up and down our little one-lane road I grew up on. So it had a hell of a lifter tick. And someone convinced me that the motor was no good in it. I could have just fixed it. And so I got rid of it, traded it for a street bike. At 15, what was I thinking? But
You weren't at 15.
but-
you weren't thinking.
Yeah, just wasn't
None of us
thinking.
were at
So
15,
Yeah.
no.
yeah, but I mean, hey, dude, it's the one that got away for sure. I saw one the other day in traffic, looked just like it, man. I wanted to buy it from the guy, but he had a bigger motor than I did because he got out of there fast.
Do you think you can get it back, or is it gone?
Man, I have no idea where it is.
You can go
today,
scoop you
but-
one. Go scoop you another. Go find one on Marketplace or
yeah.
something.
Let's get
Absolutely.
a song to number one, then you can go buy whatever
Well, you know
want.
what? We'll just build one from scratch. You know. It'd
Hey
be
man, you
crazy.
smoked that. You smoked your set. You made the most of it. You got a
Thank you,
song
man.
going up the charts, top 20. Give it up for Chase Matthew, everybody.
Thank you,
iHeart
guys.
Country Music
Thank you,
Festival.
guys. Yeah, I'm sweating head to toe right now, but it's a little humid right here outside
is.
the Moody Center right now, but it's
Hey,
a good day.
Give us one more. How does it feel to be here in Austin at the iHeart Country Music Festival, man?
Well, we've got a live audience here. I can ask y'all, do you guys, you ever been like, I mean, we all do it in our day-to-day life. Like, we'll just like kind of zone out, like kind of start daydreaming, like we're doing something that was kind of like, you like focus, you know what I'm talking about? You like laser focus on something, you like have to snap out of it like all the time. I feel like I'm living in a dream right now,
on, man.
man. And I always got butterflies on my stomach, really cool things. You know, we're going out with Jason Aldean this year.
Oh, that's great, dude.
And Luke Bryan,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm a high school dropout, man. I'm not supposed to be here, and
Yes, you are, man.
Just-
You're supposed to be right
Yeah,
here.
you're sitting in that chair
you
for a
know,
reason.
it's crazy, man. It's at the end of the day, man. It's something I always tell everybody and anyone that I can. I didn't do it up there, and I regretted it as soon as I got off stage.
You got your chance right now. Do
But
it,
you know
bro.
what, man? Every day I get on a stage and I tell people about what God's done in my life,
Amen.
man. And this is God's country for sure. And you know, a lot of people need to remember, man, we got to get back to putting God in our songs, in our life. And man, it's just what this world was built on, and the creator of it. And I wouldn't be here without what he's done in my life. I can't put it on anybody but him.
Hey,
You know?
man, give it up for Chase Matthew, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, man.
Hey, come see us on the podcast.
Yeah, come
all
see
right?
us on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you
Let's
hanging
do
out
it.
with us,
Let's
everybody.
do it.
Yeah, we got Chris Lane on the God's Country podcast platform with us.
What's up, boys?
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna
What's
lie. I was like, man, I gotta go use the bathroom, and I saw you in a green shirt in there, and then I came outside and I saw you on the couch playing the guitar in a different shirt, and I was like, is there two Chris Lanes walking around, dog?
Yeah, so this happens on a nightly basis, but I have an identical twin brother
I'm talking about identical.
that he plays drums in a band.
For real.
Oh.
That's awesome.
He wants to be the lead singer, though.
Oh, nah, you can't let him do that.
Yeah.
Why not, man? We're brothers, by the way. I didn't know if you knew that.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Which one of us is older?
Are you twins?
No.
Okay.
Thank God. I don't want to look like him. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like my brother.
Yeah.
I'm actually older by 1 minute,
Are you?
Dang.
but geez, I don't know.
Come on, guess. Go. Go, dude. Look, he's really trying to figure. He's like looking in
No,
our
he's studying.
my
He's
soul
studying.
right now.
Are you older?
Everybody says that.
Yes.
I'm
older.
everybody says that. He's 4
I'm
years
4
older.
years
than me.
older.
I mean,
But
I
I'm-
literally took a 50-50 guess.
I'm way more talented, less hairy, and funnier than him.
Plaques on the wall with.
Hey, hair's in though.
Hey, dude, what a cool
That's right,
story.
dude.
What a cool
Hell
story about
yeah.
meeting your wife at this place, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. We just I've known that all along. We have a picture from that night randomly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it happened here backstage. I just had my first song on the radio. No one really knew who I was,
Yeah.
but I met her that night, and 4 or 5 years after the fact, she was single, I was single, and we started hanging out, and crazy how it worked out.
Boom.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how it
crazy.
works. That's awesome. So, special place here in Austin at the iHeart Country Music Festival for you.
That's right, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
We do this thing on our podcast called The One That Got Away. Hopefully you're prepped for it. It can be probably not a girl now that you're all married up, you know what I'm saying? But it could be
Could be.
could be a fish, could be a deer, could be a hamburger, man. What's the one that got away for you?
All right, most of y'all probably won't care about this, but
Those usually, when they preface with that, it's usually the best
usually the
one.
best ones
so
we have.
just let you
well,
know.
it's a small flex.
Okay.
Love
Flex,
it.
dude.
Love it.
I had the chance to play Augusta National,
Come on.
and we got to go out. We played the par 3 before the round, which is an incredible warm-up.
Was this year? When was this?
This is back in November.
Jeez, dude.
And we got into the round. I made a long par save on 1, made a long par save on 2, and I'm like, wow, this is going to be an awesome day. Hole 3, pipe to drive right down the middle, and I caught the shanks, and I could not get rid of them. And it's like the worst place ever for something like that to happen. So, I mean, it's a terrible answer, but
no, dude. What'd you shoot? What'd you end up going?
87.
Bro, I mean, you broke 90, bro.
That's
Yeah.
a that's
On
a that's a good that's a good
That's not
score.
bad.
So you can swing them. You can swing them.
I'm not bad, but
What's your handicap? What do you play at?
I'm a 9 right now.
Dude, that's great. Yeah, that's great.
It's pretty good till I step out the cart and start playing.
No, that ain't bad.
How much beer did you drink at Augusta?
A lot of crow's nests. Huh?
It was a lot of transfusions that day.
Those will get you real fast. Those will make a round go downhill pretty quick.
Or go up.
Or go up.
It's true.
For me, it usually helps.
Yeah, no doubt.
Stop caring so much, you know?
Dude, that's bucket list to play Augusta. I love to play golf and Augusta. I was down there.
Do you?
I was down there for the Tuesday practice round this year, and dude, that place is. I tell
Unbelievable.
everybody, even my mom, like she loves like gardening and flowers and stuff. I'm like, even if you're not a sports fan, if you don't like golf at all, still try to go just to see how immaculate the place is.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. It's almost spiritual.
I agree.
It's unreal, man.
I agree.
It's
Hey, man, will
unreal.
you come do a full episodes with us sometime?
Hey, count me in, man.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
yeah.
everybody, give it up for Chris
Chris
Lane.
Lane.
Y'all be
What's
sure to
your
go
name?
check out the God's Country podcast anywhere you get your podcast. We drop a new episode every Tuesday. Y'all go like it, share it, subscribe it, whatever you do these days on social media. Give it up for our boy Chris Lane. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Thank y'all.
Dude, you're a real one for wearing the... Is that legendary whitetail, first of all?
This is me.
Oh, that's duck buck
this
right
is
there.
J.C. Penney, baby.
You repping your own
I'm
brand.
glad you asked. Yeah, we just dropped a line with them. It's over there.
J.C. Penney.
I need to get you some stuff.
Dude,
This hat.
I would rock it. It looks
Let's
great.
go.
Good on
Thank
Is
you.
that your pants too?
Yeah.
Dude, you got
it's
the whole swag
yeah,
out.
These are all my threads. Yeah.
Sponsored, man.
I know.
Hey, I just noticed we all have this too.
Yeah, I got tired of wearing the
got to.
ring thing.
When did you get yours?
About 5 years ago.
That looks good.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
still
we're all right.
the
We're all
little, the small tattoos. They kind of inflate.
Yeah, I
over.
know, I
Yeah,
know.
yours looks tight.
I know he did good. There's a guy in Nashville too, and I wore my wedding ring one night, and I was like, "Can't do it.
You're done.
I can't do it." I told her
With
yeah.
the guitar, you know.
I know, it's like-
making noise.
Hey, how much percentage of fancy like have you given your daughter for making that that dance?
she,
up?
well,
She
I
said-
mean, when I die,
and
she'll
she
get
said-
it all. So, and honestly, no lie, I have no idea how much money I have. So, it's all there. Like
Yeah, I
it's
feel
the
that.
wife's.
Isn't that funny how that works?
Bro, I just want to make sure we have food.
Ain't no
So,
doubt.
Yeah.
Ain't no
my
doubt.
wife loved eating deer meat till I had my first single, and then all of a sudden it was prime beef.
Change
dude.
it up.
Fillet-
Yeah.
I was
fillets
man,
show
it's
up.
It's
It's
weird how
crazy.
that happened,
They
man. It was
do
like
that.
right the first time the royalty check
I
came
know.
in.
My oldest 3 kids, they're very satisfied with a little because they were poor.
Sure.
They came up in the-
Dude, my 3 youngest, no lie, they're like, I want a jet ski. I want a pony. They're not joking either.
And they're
I'm
mad
like,
when they
"Good
don't get it."
God, Yeah. I'm like, for real? Yeah.
Hey, how cool that you got her up with you, right? Is she on
Oh
stage
yeah.
with you?
So
how cool is that? Playing?
She's one of the dancers on tour.
How cool is
so
that,
yeah,
man?
she gets paid, and nothing cooler.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's great.
No-
We were talking,
Nothing cooler.
these would be a lot more fun if we could bring our families out
I know.
and have them
I
with
know,
us.
man.
So that's cool.
I
You get to
feel
do that.
honestly, I feel a little guilty because I know most people don't
Yeah.
get to do that, but I'll never. Man, this will be days where we just look back and go, man, that was a
No
sweet
doubt.
time.
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
Well, you rocked your set,
Bro,
it
that
sounded
crowd
great.
was insane.
I know it sounded
Yeah.
great. How
Y'all
does it
enjoy Walker Hayes' set out there.
Come
Y'all
on,
hear him sing.
let's go.
You play? Are you playing tonight?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude,
we'll
that's
play
gonna be
tonight.
that's gonna
Yeah.
be sick. How's it feel to be here in Austin at the iHeart Country Music Festival?
Well, I love Austin,
Yeah, man.
I mean, you know, as you're coming up, you always kind of make your way here,
Yeah.
and it's a nice it's like Nashville, but not.
Yeah,
you know, it's a little bit cooler, maybe.
Keep
Yeah.
Austin weird, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
with
There's something about Austin where you're like, there's a little more cred as a musician.
No doubt.
So, anytime I've been able to come out here is awesome. And Texas fans, man, they love.
Yeah.
Like if you get in, they're big. Like they'll
Yeah.
show up for you.
No
they're
doubt.
loyal. But yeah, grateful to iHeart for just putting us on the bill.
Yeah.
And it's a fun phase of life, man. I mean, this is a lot different from 3 or 4 years ago, you know. So
Blessed, huh?
blessed is the word. That's the only way to describe
For
it,
sure.
honestly.
No doubt.
Well, we do this thing on our podcast called The
Yeah.
One That Got Away, and hopefully you were prepped for this.
Yeah.
It could be probably
yeah,
not
yeah.
a girl because you got a wife. It could be
Yeah.
anything, a truck,
Yeah.
a deer,
Well,
a turkey.
A
Hamburger.
song, a fish, whatever.
You know, I've lost a few deer.
Yeah.
I lost a turkey last week, but
Dang.
I know, called it right in, spooked it. I stood up, I got all jacked.
Can't move. You can't move.
It's on my hat.
Yeah.
But you know, I was prepped for this, and a lot of people don't know this, but Lainey and I, she almost got away, and we had a year off after 8 years of dating, and I thought, you know, she's a goner, but
we saw each other at a wedding about 10 months later and got engaged. Like super fast.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So, yeah, I didn't. I don't really. All the girls that got away, I'm kind of glad they got
Ain't
away.
no doubt.
I'm good. I see them on Instagram. I'm like, woo.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I mean, you
awesome.
don't follow them or nothing. They just pop up.
No.
every now and then.
Laney,
you get curious,
Laney
go
would
look,
not.
I got you.
There's a few
'Cause nobody
names.
follows them.
There's a few names Laney
Sure.
will not let us say in the house. Yeah.
Hey,
So
man, we appreciate you hanging out with
Bro,
us. And
thank y'all.
Can't wait for your set and the big
Oh, yeah.
stage and,
We're
and
gonna
all
have
Hey,
that.
man, I've been knowing you for 10,
Been a
12
long
years,
time.
and
I
I'm
know.
so proud to see
Thank
this,
you.
man.
Yeah, man.
Keep
Thank
doing
you.
your thing, bro.
We
Yeah.
will. We ain't stopping.
For sure.
Come on.
Yeah,
Thanks for
absolutely.
coming
Hey,
hang
give
out.
it up
Thank
for
y'all.
Walker
Walker
Hayes,
Hayes.
y'all on the God's Country podcast stage.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley
Sound
Cooke.
checking. Hello.
Hey, I
How
don't
we
know if
doing,
y'all
guys?
know this, but Ashley's full band didn't make it down here. So she just rocked that set with only 2 bandmates and crushed it.
We relied on some tracks, y'all. Some tracks. Tracks are magic.
You ran tracks?
We ran tracks. They were magic.
Hey, you gotta
That
do what
sounded
you gotta
good.
do.
Yes, we do. Am I?
Hey, we just had Ashley actually last week
Yeah.
on the pod, and we did
The
the one that got
pod.
away with her. So we're gonna do a little different thing with her. We're gonna do a
We're gonna try to. If
yeah,
we
we're
can
gonna
hear.
do a medley
Keyword try.
of tunes. Can you hear that? You probably can't hear it
That's
real
okay.
good, but
That's
we'll,
all right.
we'll rock it. Hey, y'all give it up for Ashley Cooke.
Okay, let's see. What key is this in?
Your key.
Staring at you, taking off your makeup, wondering why you even put it on.
Get it, girl.
I know you think you do, but baby, you don't need it. I wish that you could see what I see when it's gone. Here we go. Come on. I see a dust trail following an old red Nova. Baby blue eyes, your head on my shoulder. Wait, baby, don't move. Right there it is. A t-shirt hanging on a dogwood branch. That river was cold, but we gave love a chance. Yeah, to me. You don't look a day over fast cars and freedom. That sunset riverbank, first time feeling.
All right, now sing along with me if you know this one.
Come on, you got it.
Down around the corner, half a mile from here, you see them long trains running, and you watch them disappear. Without love, where would you be now?
Let's go.
I had to pick it in the whole
We'll
time.
do it again. You know I saw Miss Lucy down along the tracks. She lost her home and her family, and she won't be coming back. Without love, where would you be now? Here we go. We got this one there. Without love.
Yes.
All right,
Come
your
on.
turn.
What is this?
No, side still delivered, dog.
Oh, yeah,
Side
wait.
still delivered.
Oh, sorry, my bad. How's it go? Oh.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a fool,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
went staying too
Long. Is that right?
Get it.
Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong, baby. Here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Y'all sing it, do you know it? Here we go. Here I am, baby. Come on. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Hi, guys. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. I've done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. Hey, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready for this one?
Yeah.
Oh, we got this one.
It's the last one in the medley. Hope y'all enjoyed this little Ashley
You
Cooke.
take it. You
the
take it.
brother's
Gotta
son.
sing
All right.
this back to us.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me, with 3 wheeling in the 4 with the goldies, oh why would I live this? Hey, must be the money. If you wanna go and get high with me, it's poking L in the back of the Benzie. Oh why must I feel
Here we go.
this? Hey, must be the money.
Come on,
Ashley
let's go. Let's go.
Hey, you
Rocking
crushed
the
it.
medley.
Y'all, God's Country's podcast, legit, like one of the best podcasts. Y'all go listen, for real.
Hey, you got a song in the top 10. You're rocking it.
Yes, I
Playing
do.
the big stage tonight. Give us a quick how you feel to being at iHeart Country Music Festival in Austin, Texas.
Oh, it's wild. It's amazing here, y'all. This is like such a fun time, and it's a beautiful day, you know?
No
We're killing
doubt.
it.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's gonna be
Couldn't ask
fun.
for any more. Everybody, we got Ashley Cooke. Y'all be sure to watch her at the big stage
Thanks,
tonight.
guys.
Appreciate y'all hanging out in God's country. Jelly, thanks for hopping on with us, man.
Oh, stop, Pop.
Hey,
This
hey.
was easy. This was an easy pitch.
Hey, first of all, I need to know about this basset hound you got, dog.
Bussy the Bus
Come
Dog,
on,
baby,
man.
the best basset hound that ever lived, the floppy-eared prince. He is the man.
He looks good.
He is such a handsome dog. He smells so bad, but he's the best dog ever.
We got some fish down here. What is?
I just went fishing.
Did you catch
before
anything?
this with the show? Yeah, I caught a buzz.
You fish in real life?
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
You like fishing in real
I
life?
love to fish. I haven't got to fish as much as I used to, but I still fish about 3 times a year.
Come fish with me, man.
I'd love to go fish.
I got a lake behind my house, bro. We can go down
Where
there.
you live at?
and
On
catch-
Old Hickory?
South, south. It's a private lake, dog. You know,
Oh,
you
no
know what I'm
way.
talking
Look
about.
at you,
Yeah,
man. Stop
I got us a
it.
boat ready to go, man. We got big bass in there for sure.
All right.
What was that basset hound's name that we used to have?
Flash.
Flash, yeah. We had a basset hound.
Oh,
that
y'all
lived
had a
in our-
basset hound,
and
too?
that lived
They're
in our
great
neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
dogs,
They're
dude.
great dogs, dude.
Yeah.
Stubborn. Stubborn as a mule.
Hey, man, how's your experience so far at iHeart Country Festival gone, man?
You know, it's been really cool, man. I keep saying it to everybody, but I got to reiterate it because it's unreal to me is that here's the lineup. Old Dominion, they could sell this arena out.
Ain't no doubt.
Brothers Osborne could sell this arena out.
Killers.
Keith Urban could sell this arena out. Riley Green could sell this arena out. Jason Aldean could sell this arena out. Lady A could sell this arena out. Jelly Roll could have sold this arena out.
Yes, sir.
That's a bunch of, you got nothing but headliners.
Ain't no
you
doubt,
got
man.
You got a list full of headliners.
In the same space.
Even then, the other acts have been selling 2,000 to 5,000, 10,000 tickets.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, man.
They stop.
It's crazy. Ashley Cook selling thousands of tickets right now.
Dude, we
Chase
got-
Matthews is selling thousands
Yeah,
of
man.
tickets right now. It's
We
crazy.
were out in the village this morning. It was more this afternoon, but all that whole first lineup played, and they all crushed their set. And definitely could see any of them coming up in here
For
soon
sure.
enough
Any
to,
day.
to sell
Any
out
day.
tickets. Hey, man, we at the end of each podcast, we do this thing called The One That Got Away. And I don't know if you were prepped for this or not, but what Jelly Roll.
I have a rule. I'm not prepped for anything.
I love it.
okay.
I love
It's
it.
my rule. I do way better when I'm just naturally
Man, come on.
in the middle of some
I
shit.
dig that. Yeah.
So it's the one that got away. It could be a fish, a deer, a song, a girl. Probably not a girl because I don't think Bunny beat you pumped about that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you know.
Trust me, nothing, no.
yeah. It wasn't a girl.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So what's
That's the one I caught. You know what I'm saying?
doubt.
It's the biggest
One that
victory of my life.
didn't get
Ain't no
away.
doubt,
I
man.
feel that.
Ain't no
Yeah,
doubt.
for sure.
the one that got away for me. This is real inside baseball, but
Let's go.
I own the masters of every single one of my albums, all 33 of them, except one.
No way.
And I won't say which one because I don't want to bring any attention to it. It's not one of my more recent ones, anyways. It's a way older one.
Statute of limitations and that stuff. Though.
That was the one that got away, but it was also like any other bad thing in life. It taught me.
Come on, man.
I learned the business.
Come on.
Let's go.
I would have never learned this business if it wasn't for that, and because of that, I own my masters now.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
I
talking
think if I had to give one away to own 29, I'm okay with that. But that's still the one that got away because every time I'm scrolling and looking at my discography, there's just a little piece of me that angers every time I see it. You know what I mean? But that's that's the one that got away.
Hey, like you said, man, you learn from it though.
Yep,
Live and learn.
baby.
That's what
You
life
learn.
is, man.
Better
Man, my
remember.
dude once told me, man, you don't lose, you learn.
Hey, come on. I love that. In life, period.
I feel like
Amen.
you have
You
to
don't
make
lose,
your
you
mind
learn.
up. You know, you
That's
can do
it,
one or
dude.
the other. You
That's
can either
it.
lose or learn, man.
You can either lose or learn,
I
man.
choose to learn, man.
I choose to learn, man.
Same, brother.
Jelly,
Hey,
thanks for hanging
we're
with us,
proud
big
of
dog.
Y'all, dude.
Yeah,
Thank y'all
appreciate
for
you,
having
big
the
man.
time, brother.
again.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. Let's do it in law.